Hey CastHeads, welcome to another edition of CastHeads Cars and Caffeine with CastHeads magazine. You're with me, Nigel, as always, bringing you some great cars, some great diecast news, and of course some cool diecast advice for some of you new followers, maybe some of you old followers, but always a big shout out to all of you who watch our program and watch our channel and involved in our social media. A big shout out to those of you who support us and actively tell us that you like supporting us. Thank you so much. Always good to have you, part of our community. And of course, a big shout out to all the brands that send us all the cool samples that we're able to deliver to you, CastHeads, through our social media channels and of course through our free magazine. Now, some people may laugh at us for having a free magazine, but then we have a free magazine. On the other topic, and we're connected to the fact that people laugh at us, there are always a bunch of people out there who like to troll other people on the internet. Now, I have no idea why they do it. Well, I can make many speculations, but then again, I am not a professional psychologist or psychiatrist to point fingers as to why there are people out there who have really ugly personalities and like to deliver their ugly personalities by way of trolling others on the internet for no reason whatsoever. They like to sow seeds of doubt, they like to sow seeds of hate, and to be very honest, they are very uncomplicated creatures that cannot be reasoned with. What? Yeah, you know what internet trolls are. They sit in their bedrooms and they make videos, or they make comments, or they basically screenshot other people's comments and try and cause up or stir up some trouble, just to get people going. Now, some may say it's to get likes, but hey, no casting judgment here. I'm just talking about something that plagues all of us on a daily basis. Yes, that's right. Internet trolls plague us on a daily basis. And the problem is, with internet trolls, they have a way of being able to get into your head. So the question is, how do you get them out of your head? And that is what this episode is all about. It's all about getting those internet trolls out of your head and getting back into what you love the most. Now, it is challenging when somebody says, you know what, get a hobby, and then you can forget about all these problems. What happens when internet trolls kind of get into the hobby that you're enjoying? Now that does become a bit of a pain, right? You're here trying to enjoy yourself, make your comments, say your funny stuff, do your thing, and then people have to come on board and kind of pick fault with what you're doing, what you're saying, how you're saying it, complaining that they're getting triggered by what you're saying, trying to convert the narrative and basically make the narrative theirs, when at the end of the day, all you're trying to say is something that is very clear and simple. To those people who get triggered, well, there are people who can help you get untriggered. Again, those people are professionals, but we are here to help those who like to enjoy themselves online and who like to get involved in diecast collecting and moving around in the diecast world, creating stuff and doing things on their own without having to deal with any of this drama that comes their way. Now, some may say that we create the drama. C'est la vie. I don't mind what people say, and that is the whole point of this story. It doesn't matter what people say. We as people need to learn to let go. And when I say we're going to learn how to kill internet trolls, I'm not talking about anything that has anything to do with violence. Because at the end of the day, that's what the internet trolls would do. They would sit and basically get told off until they lash out because they have nothing proper to say. And at the end of the day, you really can't reason with an internet troll, can you? We all know that internet trolls do not see two sides to a story. They only see one side, which is their side. Can be infuriating, can drive you mad, can even make you want to leave diecast collecting altogether. But hey, again, we have a solution. Check this out. So the question is, how do we get rid of internet trolls? Well, the problem is you can't. They're all over the world. and they're basically going to be in your face. They are designed by nature to step on your last nerve, and there's nothing you can do about it, because everything that you do will always have some sort of ludicrous response from an internet troll. So what we suggest is switch off. And when we say switch off, it doesn't mean switch off from your hobby. It doesn't mean switch off from your friends and family. No, switch off from the internet and do something that you find cool. Think of all that time that you spend on the internet. You can spend off the internet doing something really cool. For example, building a model. Now this is a Porsche 911 flat 6 Boxster engine that I put together with my sons. What was cool was it took me 3 to 4 hours to do. It was a fairly simple build. It required only a screwdriver and a file to file down the plastic bits that stuck off when you broke them from the frame, or whatever you call those things. And basically, it was a good way to get offline. I did get online to see what sort of videos there were concerning what I was building, so that I could get a bit of extra help and a bit of extra advice on how things could be fitted together. But I was online with a purpose. I was online with focus. I wasn't worried about comments, or trying to keep up with comments and respond to comments and get involved in trying to save myself or save my sanity online. No, I went online, checked out a few YouTube videos, and together with my sons put this beautiful Porsche 911 engine together. So to do the same for you, we've got something a little simpler, and this is what you would call Maesto's assembly line. Now Maesto's assembly line is a really cool way to spend 25-30 minutes a day doing something that you love. And right now you can see we've got a 1973 Nissan Skyline GTR, the famous one known as Ken Mary. And this is all in one system, so you get the screwdriver, you get all the bits and pieces. If you want to have a closer look, these are all the parts that you kind of get your hands on in the box. So I think that is a great way for us to move on. So let's unpack this box and kind of look at what we've got online, and build this with baby. That's right. Let's have a look at this box and open this up and put this together and see how much fun you can have without having to deal with internet trolls. So let's get to it. Thank you so much, CastHeads, for joining me on this small little build-up adventure. There you have it. At the end of the day, if you find yourself confronted with a internet troll and its supporters, because some of these internet trolls, they have supporters who aren't good at thinking for themselves. If you're faced with this sort of thing, then hey, don't fight it. Just ignore, switch off the internet, and pick up yourself one of these beautiful Maisto assembly line packs and have some fun. Take it easy, sit back, get creative, and enjoy working with this. I certainly had a lot of fun. It looks really cool. I hope the stickering I did also looks cool. Who knows, maybe the next video we make about this, do a bit of painting as well. Whatever happens, just remember, the internet trolls are out there. They don't need to be in here. Have a good one, people. Take it easy.